Hey, everybody, we're giving you a super sneak peek. So, if you're curious what's in our WOW Customer Service course 2.0, you don't have to wait. We're actually releasing one of the lessons right here to you. So, you can watch it on YouTube, listen to it in the car, whatever you'd like. This is one of our core foundations of customer service, which is how do we make this the best call of the caller's day? This is a customer service philosophy mindset we like to teach agents. So, we know customers call in with frustrations, concerns, issues. So let's make it a challenge to make this the best call of their day. I'm going to let you listen in so you can see how one of these lessons goes. And if you like it, wait till the end and I'll tell you exactly how to get this course. I'll see you at the end. I absolutely love this mindset. If you were to put at your cubby a big note that said, how can I make this the best call of their day before answering the phone? That would change your presentation, right? And you have to remember, people call into insurance agents with a question, a concern, a request. Most people don't wake up today thinking, I'm so psyched. I'm going to talk to my insurance agent. Most people, it's a checklist item on their to-do list. So if we can elevate that and make this the best call of their day, if that's our intention, we will win all day. Now, one of the things we like to do is encourage people to answer the phone. Thank you for calling Donahue Insurance. How can I make this the best call of your day? Some of you just hardcore rolled your eyes. I understand. But what's the harm in trying it? What do you have to lose? What would be the harm in being a little different, a little more elevated, setting that intention on day one? If you're struggling with this, I'm going to ask you, just try it. Try it 10 times. The first time's going to feel really awkward and that will burn off, right? But what I can tell you is customer service professionals embrace the idea that they want to set that call up on the most positive tone. So this is a strategy that you can use to really engage your client. You're going to make a choice. Are you going to go and try something new? Or are you going to stay and just judge it and say, I'll do some of these things, but not all? And again, it's a zero loss game. If you did it for 10 days straight, all you do is learn how incredible it is. That's it. If you don't want to do it, you're really keeping yourself small and you're not going to wow yourself through this training. To earn the respect and eventually love of your customers, you first have to respect those customers. That is why the golden rule of behavior is embraced by most of the winning companies. So the golden rule is not just treat others the way you want to be treated, it is to treat others the way they want to be treated. They, right? So for my mom, she wants you to call her back in 30 minutes. For me, I'll forget about it for 3 days and hope that you text or email me because I've got something else going on. You have to understand your customer and then educate them through the process to meet those expectations. So when the phone rings, what do you think? Are you thinking more like this guy over there? I'm so busy. The phone keeps ringing. Why does it never stop here? Why can't I ever just get something done? I hear this all the time. And you know what? You're right. It is frustrating in insurance when you're trying to get things done and the phone keeps ringing. However, when you practice what we call first call resolution, which you will learn about, you're also on the phone handling everything. So hopefully when you get off the phone, the bulk, the majority, there will always be some that's not, but the majority of the work is completed so you can end and get ready for that next call. So we want you to think more like Pam here, of course, from The Office, that this is an opportunity. But you may need to change your approach if you're getting burned out and crispy because you're feeling like this is nonstop. Now, there are more productive days where the phone's ringing a little heavier, but our mental attitude starts with us. And if you're practicing these strategies, I guarantee that your frustration level will come down. Practicing them is your choice. You're going to choose today to be an insurance professional and a customer service professional that will embrace new strategies. So our mission is, how can we make this the best call of the client's day? Having that mission and that mindset every time the phone rings makes it more about them and less about us and all the other things we have going on, or the last hard phone call. Let's instead embrace a new way of thinking. So remember, when clients call in, they generally have a request, question, or concern. Let's be honest, they generally are not like, woo, I want to call you. This is exciting. No, they're generally a little bit more frustrated than that. However, we can have this mission and take somebody who's calling in and make this the best call of their day. This could be the best time that the client has. This could be their favorite service interaction of the day. This can leave an imprint that they tell their friends about if you do it right and if you take this challenge. So we need to be thinking as much about wow moments. Can we go ahead maybe and document their kids' names in our system or where they like to vacation or the history of their business? So next time they call in, we have something very warm and comforting to talk about. But this will be on you to put the sparkle in your calls. This will be on you to embrace what we're talking about today and elevate everything that we do to try to wow people with our service. So, how to make this the best call of someone's day? There's a prompt, warm, and engaging greeting when the phone is picked up. We do something called Salesapalooza every quarter where we make outbound phone calls for sales purposes. And when I pick up the phone and I hear someone answer the phone at the front desk, insurance, think to myself, oh my gosh, these people need us so badly. We need to change that. This should be a bright, warm, engaging greeting where it's picked up promptly. Then there's an effortless transfer to the right person if the person picking up is not the right one. So this shouldn't be back and forth and It also needs to get to the best person, which may not be the person that they are requesting. So we have to work through that to get them to what the agency has told us is the best person. There's rapport building to connect with the person. There's a person, not just a policy. So it's not like you're changing your vehicle. Okay, what's the VIN number? It should be, oh, congratulations, you're buying a new car. This is so exciting. See how different that is? We want to update contact information to ensure the wow service. So you can't give wow service if we don't have the right way to contact people. This is bottom line. We need to be doing this on every single interaction. We also on every call want to offer a mini review that accounts for any coverage weaknesses or missing discounts. Imagine I call in to make a payment and you find a missing discount. I am wowed, and now this is the best call of my day. First call resolution, unbelievable and underutilized in this industry. This means ensuring that everything can be done in the call, including educating customers on any premium changes, okay? So it's basically taking everything from start to finish, documenting, you hang up, nothing else to do. Some of you right now are saying, but Kelly, what if they don't have all the information? You have your open activity, suspense, or whatever your management system calls it, in there gone. There's nothing left for you to do. And that client comes back in, you can start the process. But you are done. We don't hang up the phone to all these other things that we have to do and document and type in because we put it in our notepad. I think it's unbelievable how many agencies really do run rather inefficiently. And this is an easy way to get this going so that your day is better. There's clarity on the next steps with a target follow-up date. So we know exactly what's going to happen next and when. We thank people for their business. I want to thank you for coming. That's how I started this lesson. Show your gratitude. People have choices on their insurance. And when you say thank you sincerely, they adapt and say, wow, these people really do care. And every call, can they learning just something new about insurance? Maybe it's water, sewer backup. Maybe it's that there's different deductible options. Maybe it's even just that you have multiple carriers. These are huge opportunities. When someone calls in, they're expecting to talk to you. We don't want to rush through and transact. We want to provide an experience that benefits us for the long haul in the future. And some of you may be thinking, I don't have time for this. I don't have time. What you're doing is you're putting those client deposits in, and that time will pay you back in the future. But you have to start somewhere. So here's our perfect insurance call. We're going to actually go through this in the future sections in pretty much detail. But if we look, one of the questions we want to ask up front on every call, while I have you, if I find any missing discounts or coverage weaknesses, may I bring them to your attention? This is great because we set the expectation and we earn permission. It also reminds us to do this. So however we pick up the phone, we want to dive into that. But we have kind of 5 steps to a perfect service call. There's the beginning with a warm greeting, building up rapport, asking that question, identifying the requests, and making sure the contact information is updated. Then we have the plan. First call resolution is plan A. If we can't do it, then plan B is to follow up and follow through. But at a minimum, we want everything that we need documented before we hang up that call. Now, if they say yes to the mini review, we want to review coverage, discounts, changes, recommendations. In our download section, we actually have a mini review form for personal lines that you can utilize. We want to conclude, thank you, referral, documentation. Thank you is huge. Asking for a referral is critical. We have a whole section on that. And remember, documentation on the phone with the client, not after when you're going to have to pick up another one. And then there's your follow-up. We want an agreed date of if the person does not prepared or needs to do something, when they're going to get back to you. You have your open follow-up. We then follow up via call, email, and text. We believe in 2 follow-ups, with the third one being what we call the final request. And that final request is nothing more than saying, hey, I've reached out to you a few times. I know you said you were going to get me XYZ by Tuesday. I want to reach out to you one more time. If something changes, please let me know. But I'm going to, close this follow-up for this time. Some people will come right back, no, don't do that. But you set a professional tone. And when they call back in, you can get things restarted. So our APP service framework and the service call is actually in our download section. We have a graphic for each of these types of main transactions that you're doing. We're going to go through these in detail through the training, but if you want to grab them and print them and have them handy, they're great to just stick up and remind yourself. If you're working with us at APP, we can help customize these for you as well if you're on our consulting program. And in the future, we actually have some scorecards to review recorded calls that your leader might be taking in. So they might be listening to the recorded calls and just kind of scoring the framework to make sure we're hitting all these key points. Don't get too overwhelmed by that. This is a coaching moment. I like to say that I want to know if I have spinach in my teeth, albeit it can feel a little awkward when maybe I'm shown I'm not doing something. That awkwardness burns off. And remember, leaders are doing this to help develop you. They're not doing it to torture you. They want to let you know so that you can be the best and have the biggest, greatest career as a service professional that you can have. So let's just talk about this at the very beginning, right? The beginning is when we greet, build rapport, identify requests, contact information. We want to build trust and set a positive tone. We want to have a very warm greeting. We want to build rapport and use that small talk to just learn something about the client. We want to identify the request by asking open-ended questions to understand the client's needs or concerns. And then we want to collect and verify contact information to make sure we have everything accurate. This is key. I see so many people that want to get better contact information, but they're not doing it. All right, let's look at step 2. So now we're at step 2, which is the plan. So in the plan, we want to try to do first call resolution, which is conducting the entire transaction over the phone, including documentation. So you hang up and you're ready to take the next caller. The plan would be, I can't do this. I need to research. I need to open it up, but everything is documented. So when you hang up the phone, somebody called in 2 seconds later, you could assist them because everything's documented in their system with an open suspense or activity to follow up. So the idea is we want to listen and provide a clear plan for resolution. That means we have to listen actively, not interrupt people, let them finish, let them tell their whole story. If you can, provide the immediate solution. If we can't, we need to be clear and tell people what the plan is, when you'll be back in touch, how that all works. And we need to confirm understanding, right? Ensure the client is satisfied with the proposed solution or plan. So this is really kind of where you're doing the work. We're either going to gather the information up we need to do the next steps, or we're going to complete it right on the phone with the caller. Now we're going to go to 3. So most people, when you utilize this great line, actually say, yeah, that'd be great. Who doesn't want to think if they are missing any discounts you want to be brought to their attention? So the mini review proactively assesses the client's coverage for gaps, an opportunity. It's also an opportunity to ask about life changes or business updates, review the key coverages, and emphasize the benefits, and then suggest adjustments, recommend updates, maybe increase limits, increasing the deductible, and explain any complex terms. Sometimes clients will come to you with questions. This is a great moment and great dialogue. Now, if you go to our download section, we do have a mini review form that you can actually utilize and personalize. Next up, we have the conclusion. So this is when we do the thank you, the referral, and documentation. I want to end that call on a positive note, encourage those referrals, and always document. So I just think, no, we don't hear thank you enough for where we spend money. And this is just an opportunity that's too often missed. Summarize what you did for confirm and clarity, and then document in your management system. Then that leads us to 5, which is follow up, which is only if we have to. So 5 only occurs if 2 means we need to keep going. So you need to make sure that we don't drop any balls, right? Contact the client as promised. You have 2 follow-ups, and that final third one is I just want to reach out to you one final time to see if you'll be sending this in. Also, in that, you can tell people the consequence. Without this, then, we can't apply the discount. Personalized communication. Make sure you know to somebody like email, phone, or text what's their preference and that everything is accurate, which it should be if we confirm that client contact information. Confirm the clients with happy and just provide any feedback. This is also when, you can just ensure that everything's been completed with the person and really close out that open activity. So remember, educating the client about their insurance is adding value. Clients have choices on their insurance. They don't have to choose you. So we want to put those deposits in the client piggy bank through every interaction. People want that to be an experience on a transaction. And let's not give them any reason to doubt us or lose that trust that is absolutely critical for a service professional. Next up, we're going to talk about how to communicate efficiently and effectively so that we can be the best we can be. So if you've liked this, then wait no more. We have our Wow Customer Service 2.0 course, and you can get this in recorded video fashion and own it forever. So you can literally use this for new hires forever and ever and ever. It's only $295 for the month that we're launching, which is July 2025. After that, it goes up a bit, but still worth it. You can subscribe to our school, get all of our content, or you could work with Steven or I and coming out to your agency and literally training your team one-on-one. But we also have a bonus. Starting in July, we're actually opening up live virtual training seats where you can buy a seat for one person in small group training with one of us. So if you have no excuse now, go and click on the links below and get your team the Wow Customer Service training they need. It's only going to help you as we get through this end of this hard market and help you wow and bedazzle your customers. Any questions? Let us know, but we hope to see you in one of our ways to get Wow Customer Service training.